Hey, welcome back guys. I'm Brendan and this is a big log. All right guys, let's get this off the truck. This was a fun one. This one was the first one that, or not, I guess not the first tree that I ever felled by myself, but it's definitely the biggest one. I did fell this tree by myself. Usually I don't do things like that because I'm not a tree company, I'm a sawmill. So, but this one was on a demolition site. Demolition guys must have not been equipped or something to handle that, which is kind of hard to believe, but anyway, I was, and I went and got it. This is a big piece. It's got to be at least 8 feet, maybe even a little bit more. Okay. Might be a little dicey, man. See if we can get that shit to help us. All right. Yeah, see, when there's a way, there's a guy named Will. That's it. All right, well, that's all I'm gonna do for here today. I was gonna stay here for a couple of days. I got a few other things in the shop I have to get to. And then we'll make the rest of the video later on in the week. So we'll see you then. Okay, I'm back. It's another day and it's raining, so let's try and make quick work of this one. This log here has to be at least 2,000 pounds. It could be more, but I'm suspecting at least 2,000 pounds. I did measure it, and it is, it's about 9 feet long. Ooh, what are you gonna do? Oh. so annoying. Yep. Always try and use mechanical advantage to your advantage. Right? The older you get, the harder things are, so. Ooh, she don't like that. Oh yeah, no, she don't like that at all. You know what I'm gonna try and do here? I'm just gonna see if I can, I'm gonna straighten her out. Straighten her out and then it might work better. Okay. She doesn't like that. I think we're gonna need to try and pick it from over further back here. I mean, I got it on here at one point, so I should be able to do it a second time. Okay. Okay, I think that's all I need right there. I always got to make sure I don't hit that thing. I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's a thing that from my garage door hangs down there. I've almost smoked that a few times. So I'm trying not to do that because those things are expensive. Definitely expensive. We'd be milling this log for free. A little bit more. Should be good there. Whoa! I have ripped this tailgate clear off the truck twice before, so it could happen here today with these monsters. Anything can happen. Okay, the log is in. So as per usual, we're gonna strip the bark off it. So maybe I'll set you up on a time lapse for that this time, as I do have another video where I did do that in real time. So you can go onto my my page or my channel and look for that video and watch all the other ones too while you're at it. Okay, so now that I got about 80% of the bark taken off, now we're gonna just basically roll it onto the mill. Once I get the other, 20% up, then I'll pull that off and then rest of the way on. So with logs that are this big, because like this is a couple of 1,000 pounds, getting past, like rolling it past these nubs is very hard. It's just it's impossible. So you have to kind of use some straps and come-alongs to help it along. So that's what we're gonna do. There we go. a lot of silverfish in this one. This one does have a big crack up this side here. So we can only hope we don't find bolts like the last one, but I do have a little bit of a suspicion. Ah. Encouragement. Ain't done yet. That's a 12-pound sledge too, guys. Oh, this is a tough little spot right here. Come on. There it is. What's some nasty stuff here? Okay, that's mostly it. Okay, that's the bark job. Let's do another move here. Whoa! Oh man, it's just, I think it just keeps slipping or something. Let me get this one. I got way too much coming in over there. Get this one to hold it. That's what it's all about. That's why you gotta go back and forth. You gotta have two, because you always need to have one. This one's bringing it. You always need to have one to hold it while you reset the other one. That's gonna screw me. Maybe this side will help it. Okay, I'm having an issue here. Ow! Let's see if I can help it. It's possible. Yeah! Oh! Whoo! Remember, where there's a way, there's a guy named Will. Ooh, we're gonna just have a breath. Whew. That's tough work, guys. Whew. I lost my breath a little bit here. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, settle in. Here we go. All right. That's the hard part. All right, let's get this strap off of here. Do. All right. Okay, now I think it's the opposite way I actually want it. I'm gonna take a break and think about this for a minute. Okay, so I have this set up the way I want it now. I actually decided not to do anything at all with it. I left it exactly the way it was the last time you guys saw it. I just pushed it a little bit further back and then pinned it down. So, and the reason why was just because, well, the crack that I'm trying to avoid is on the bottom. It's exactly on the, I wanted it to do it the other way, but the amount of struggle that it would be to do it the other way isn't worth it. And it's essentially the same thing to do it this way. It's just not the way I wanted to, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So no problem. I'm gonna get the saw fired on, warmed up, and then we'll make our first cut. Oh yeah, I am gonna have to cut a little bit, just a little bit off of that. That's a cool looking one. Look at that. Whoa! Hey. Pretty good there. Let me just turn this off for a second. So when we're sawing logs like this that have branch unions coming off in all kinds of different directions, what happens, even if you have a sharp blade, what happens is the blade always wants to try and follow the grain, right? So if the grain's kind of going all over the place like this, the blade is going to try and run with it a little bit. And then so especially when you run into a major change, like you're going from straight grain into branch like that, the blade kind of wants to follow that this way, or sometimes it goes downward. And I'll show you this one here. It wasn't so bad, but over here it dove pretty hard. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, about a 1/4 inch there. So, you know, it could have actually, what it could actually even be, it might not even be that it's a little bit of both, a little bit of a dip here and a little bit of a hump right here. Yeah, I know, because you can kind of, you see it there. A bit of a hump right here, a bit of a dip right there. So, but that's fine. Wow! That's cool. That is cool. Yeah, this is some nice stuff. There's lots of figure in it, curly, and the grain patterns are just incredible. Very nice. Show you what that looks like. All right, so I think for the rest of this side, I'm gonna do a time lapse. I also wanted to get my straight edge. It's in the showroom. I always like to just continually, every cut, check my flatness, because if you did potentially hit something in one of these little rock pockets, if there was a rock or just some dirt or whatever, and it like kind of took the sharp edge off the blade, you just want to, with the value of a log like this, I will put a new blade on if it's going wonky. I don't care about the price of the blades or the sharpening, resharpening of them. It's not worth like getting shitty cuts. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get my straight edge, and we'll get back to it. All right, so we got the first half done. Good news, great news. We did not hit any metal in those 3 big, beautiful slabs. You guys, I can't even, you just wait for the reveal. Just wait for the reveal. These are stunning, big, beautiful Alberta birch slabs. You're gonna love it. So we're gonna turn this over. I think we might get 3 more. Might get the same, about the same 3 more that we got off the other side. So that would be pleasant. Let's get this turned over. This can be tricky once half the log is gone, so. Ooh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No, see? Oh. Woohoo! Yeah. Nice. So, that's less than pleasant. Maybe we can run with it. Maybe. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one here. Whoa! Yeah. Would have been smart to sweep up all this dust first, huh? Okay. Hold on. Woo! This one's gonna be a bit of a struggle. Yes, it is. Let's see if I can utilize this guy somehow. Motherfucker. Okay. Oh, this thing still weighs a lot. 1,000 pounds. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Okay. See, this one's got that nasty crack. So, you know, so be some resin boards. Hopefully it's not too bad though. Sometimes they're like not too bad though. Like as in like sometimes the, here we go. Oh, careful. Oh, like sometimes the crack does sort of bond itself back together. Not always. Usually not. Whoa. It's super sketch being on this side here. I should pound in right here. Okay, hold on. Oh! Okay, hold on. Okay, this is gonna be aggressive. Watch yourselves. Ow. There's another one there. All right. Got that done. One more shot. I have to do a little trimming on these. We'll get, we'll take a little bit off the top first, and it'll let me know what exactly I need to do. So I'm gonna change the blade just because, although I was fully expecting it to be wavy just because of the knots, there was kind of sort of something funny went on the last cut, the last few inches of the last cut, and just for my own peace of mind, I'm gonna put a fresh blade on, and then we'll finish making the rest of the material. All right, I'm all set up and ready to go, so let's make our first cut on this side. Didn't look good at the end. Looked like a big hop off, which means it cut like shit. Oh yeah. Raunchy. Oh, that's raunchy. Ay, ay, ay. you see, like, can you see how it's, each one is right on, you know? Oh well. We're gonna run with it. We're gonna run with it. We got 2 more cuts to make, so.
Oh, I wanted to be careful. I don't want to break these. Yeah. Trying to keep them together as much as I can. A little bit. Still a big hump there. It's fine.
Guys, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We got through that whole tree and didn't hit any rocks or metal. I am happy. Happy, happy, happy. Woo! And it's beautiful material. And it's turning into a beautiful day. So, yeah, this is good. Thoroughly impressed. Ooh, lost a little bit there. Oh, I see. That's okay. That's heavy. Okay, I'm gonna get these hauled out there and then we'll do the reveal. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Ah, yeah. This is way better than Matt Cremona's bucket. I love you, Matt. I really do. But your bucket. I don't know why, Matt, if you ever see one of my videos, why do you use the bucket and not a water hose? Surely you have to fill the bucket with a water hose, no? Yeah, that is gorgeous material. Absolutely stunning. And turn all these around, do the other side. Whoop. Oh yeah, here comes that sunshine. Wicked. It just comes to life when the sun hits it, doesn't it? Okay guys, well that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I sure did. These slabs here will be selling for in the range of around $800 to $1,000 for these 4 right here. And then the 2 thicker ones that we got, the first 2 cuts off the first ends, will probably be in the $500 range. And then the 2 1.25 inch boards that we got very first cut on each side will probably be about, I don't know, I'd say about $120, probably about $120 or so. So just like that, you know, maybe 4, 5, 6,000 bucks, just like that. So anyway, that's it for today. Take care, and as always, enjoy.